Okay, ask your question.
मॅम इथे 6th एडिशन मध्ये इथे
हम्म.
क्युरेबल अँड नो विजिबल दिलंय
हम्म.
आणि तुम्ही जी स्क्रीन शेअर केली त्याच्यामध्ये क्युरेबल अँड इनविजिबल दिलंय.
नो
नो इनविजिबल.
हा.
हा आणि इथे नो विजिबल आहे.
तर हे this might be a mistake which is given in your book. It is correct.
ओके.
Okay.
No visible.
Yes. Do you have a book of 6th edition?
Yes, sixth edition.
Yes. So that is correct one.
नाही मॅम हॉस्टेलला ते.
मॅम हॉस्टेलला.
अरे कोमलकडे जे बुक आहे ते.
हो मॅम 6th एडिशनच आहे.
6th edition आहे आणि यू आर हॅव्हिंग अ बुक. बरोबर आहे कोमल? मला तुझ्या हातात पुस्तक दिसतंय. काहीतरी नोटबुक दिसतंय मला तुझ्या हातात. ओके. एनी कन्फ्युजन?
नो मॅम.
Shall I move further for the 15th aphorism?
Yes ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
येस मॅम.
Okay. So in the aphorism number 15th, the affection of morbidly deranged, spirit-like. So these are again the two words he used for the vital force. Morbidly deranged. Morbidly deranged means what?
Diseased.
Disease state. So, and spirit-like vital force. That is animates our body. That is ruling in our body. In the invisible interior, it is present inside our body, it is ruling our body, but it is invisible. And the totality of the outwardly recognizable symptoms produced by it in the organism and representing existing malady. What is malady? What do you mean by malady?
A disease.
A disease.
Or ailment.
Constitute a whole, they are one or the same. So again Dr. Hahnemann is giving the one function of the vital force is that in the aphorism number 14 we have seen ki this is the infinite goodness of our life preserver, that is a vital force, that he is showing the signs and symptoms, he is showing the alterations of that are occurring inside the body. So that is the thing that is again explained in the aphorism number 15. He said that कि the morbidly deranged, जो बेचारा vital force morbidly deranged हो गया है because of the certain dynamic agencies, that is dynamic vital forces which जो अपने body पे पहले rule कर रहा था, जो animate कर रहा था, जो control कर रहा था अपने body को, now it is deranged, which is present inside interior, and the totality of the outwardly cognizable symptoms. Cognizable means what? Cognizable means recognizable, which we can feel. So ये जो totality बना के वो दे रहा है अपने को, he is showing all this alterations in one total. When the patient comes to you, he will say that I am having nausea, I am having vomiting, I am having pain in stomach, with the same time I am very restlessness and sleeplessness. So this is a total of, किसकी टोटल है ये? आउटवर्डली रिकॉग्निजेबल सिम्टम्स. किसने प्रोड्यूस किया है? दैट इज प्रोड्यूस बाय द वाइटल फोर्स inside the organism which represents the existing malady, which is representing the disease. So these are the things: nausea, vomiting, or the fever of the abdominal discomfortness. This will gives the impression of that particular disease. So these signs and symptoms कि अगर आप total बनाओगे, so this will gives the disease. So disease is manifested by the signs and symptoms. So this constitute a whole. So signs and symptoms बन मिला के ही आपको disease मिलेगा, एक disease का नाम वहाँ पे मिलेगा. They are one and the same. So जो nausea है, वो vomiting है, या रेस्टलेसनेस है, या पेन जो है, इट इज शोइंग इट आउटवर्डली इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टोटलिटी. आप इसका आप जब टोटल करोगे, सो दिस विल गिव यू वन डिसीज. द ऑर्गेनिज्म इज इंडीड द मटेरियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑफ लाइफ, बट it is not conceivable without an animation imparted to it by extensively perceiving and regulating dynamics, just as the vital force is not conceivable without the organism. Consequently, the two together constitute a unity. Although in thought our mind separates this unity in two distant conceptions for the sake of easy comprehension. So this vital force now showing us the morbid signs and symptoms so that we can understand the disease. Here, though the life is material, the life or that physical body is an instrument, it is a weapon which is using by the nature, or where the vital force is present. This vital force is present in that body, and that's why it is a living thing. If that vital force is not present, that body will not be a living one, it is a dead body. So mind and the body. So second concept, he used the minds. So mind is not the separate entity, it is a unity. The body or the physical body and the mind, it is a separate thing. It is not the two different things. The vital force which is acting in your brain, the same vital force is acting on your different parts of body. It is they are working together, it is in the integrity. So these are not two separate things. The thoughts, your willing power, or your dreams, they are the manifestations of your mind, or the derangement of the vital force in the mind. It is not the separate entity. So physical body and the mind, they together make a human being. That is given in the aphorism number 15. The organism indeed a material instrument, though our physical body is a material instrument which requires the dynamic vital force, but this vital force, if it is not present, if it is not conceivable to us, then that became a dead body. And second concept he has given here, the mind. The mind is again not a separate entity from the physical body. It is present inside the body. It is also animated by the vital force. So we should not make it separate from our physical body for the sake of easy comprehension. And hence we are giving the more importance to the mental symptoms. They are working together. They are the they as when you are in stress, when you are in tension, then you will not feel कि you will feel the loss of appetite. या फिर आप जब रिजल्ट, जब आपका अभी तो एग्जाम नहीं है, लेकिन एग्जाम देने के बाद आपको जो 2-3 दिन डेट जब डिक्लेयर हो जाती है कि ऑन द August 20 you will have a result. So before that we feel some anxiety कि बाप रे अभी रिजल्ट क्या आएगा, and then we are thinking कि मेरे पेपर कैसे गए थे. So because of that some bodily derangements are there. कभी कभी थोड़ी कम भूख लगती है, कभी कोई एंशियस हो जाता है, कोई इरिटेबल हो जाता है, कोई बात करना बंद कर देता है, कोई बहुत ज्यादा बातें करने लगता है, some may have a cough and coryza, some may have a fever. So these are the different manifestations. So ये mind आपका सोच रहा है, you are in a stress, that's why the body is showing some symptoms. So mind and the body, they are not different entities, they are working together, they are in a unity. So this spirit like vital force which is present inside, it will show the total symptoms of your mind and the body. Outwardly cognizable symptoms it will show, and this will form one disease. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
एक second. Now the aphorism number 16. Our vital force as a spirit like dynamic, again the same thing, cannot be attacked and affected by injurious influences on healthy organism caused by external inimical forces.
Ma'am, I can't hear you.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Actually, my headphones are not working properly. I have changed it, but still I think there is a problem. Now you can audible, or I am audible or not now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Audible.
I have changed it. Previously मुझे ऐसा लगा था कि they are not working. Okay. So, and somebody will read for me this 16th aphorism.
Yes, ma'am.
Who will read? Just mention your name and read it.
Ma'am, can I?
हाँ, mention your name first, beta.
Anjali.
Okay, read it.
Our vital force as a spirit-like
एक
dynamic
second.
cannot
Now,
be
I am asking you to read. Anybody?
called. Your voice is not audible. Someone.
Again. Why I am
My
asking the students to read the aphorism?
Ma'am, so that we understand when we read it.
Yes, and here the lots of commas are there. The full stop is coming after 7 to 8 lines. Correct?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So according to that, you have to read. If you stop in that comma, then the meaning is totally changed. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So here in this aphorism, there are so many commas and a full stop at the end. Read it properly. Start.
Our vital force as a spirit-like dynamic cannot be attacked and affected by injurious influences on the healthy organism caused by external inimical forces that disturb the harmonious play of life. Otherwise, than in a spirit-like dynamic way, and in like manner, all such morbid dearrangements, diseases cannot be removed from it by the physician in any other way than by spirit-like dynamic of virtual alternative powers of the serviceable medicines acting upon our spirit-like vital force, which which perceives them through the medium of the sentient faculty of the nerves everywhere present in the organism, so that it is only by their dynamic action on the vital
If you are
force
having the
that
book, please underline that sentient nerves. Huh.
ma'am. कुठे गेला? Sentient faculty of the nerves everywhere present in the organism, so that it is only by their dynamic action on the vital force that remedies are able to re-establish and do actually re-establish health and vital harmony. After the changes in the health of the patient, recognizable by our senses, the totality of the symptoms have revealed the disease to the carefully observing and investigating physician as fully as requisite in order to enable him to cure it.
ओके, थैंक यू. क्या समझा इसमें से? कुछ समझा अंजलि?
थोड़ा समझा है.
क्या समझा?
Vital forces, spirit, dynamic,
हम्म.
and affected our healthy organism.
हाँ.
Mhm.
So here he
This
has
spirit.
given the importance of the morbid signs and symptoms, which is the outwardly reflected picture of the internal essence of disease. Again, we will read our vital force, which is a spirit-like dynamic that we cannot see. It is not attacked and it is not affected by injurious influences on the healthy human organism caused by external inimical forces that disturb the harmonious play of life. Otherwise, then, the spirit-like way and in like manner, all the morbid derangements cannot be removed by it by the physician in another way than a spirit-like alternative power of serviceable medicines acting on a spirit-like vital force. So, our vital force is dynamic. It is affected by injurious influences. So the agencies which are acting on the vital force, if the vital force is dynamic, तो उस पे ऊपर जो act करेगा वो भी dynamic ही रहेगा. So उसके ऊपर अगर किसी agent ने act किया which is a morbid in nature, so what will happen? It will disturb the harmonious play of life. Okay, so such derangements, it is manifested in the form of signs and symptoms. So to treat that signs and symptoms, to remove it from the body, physician ने क्या करना चाहिए? The physician again has to use the some power, alternative power which is used by the physician. It should be like that of the vital force. So it should be a dynamic one. If you are using the material doses, then it will not able to act on that spirit like vital force, because our first cardinal principle is similia similibus curanter. So to treat that dynamic vital force, we have to use the power which is dynamic. समझ रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Vital force कैसा है?
Dynamic.
Dynamic. उसके ऊपर जो the agencies which are acting, they are also dynamic. So to treat that vital force, which medicines we have to use?
ज्यांचा action dynamic आहे.
Right. So they should be a dynamic, because our first cardinal principle is
Similar spiritus.
तो similar ही similar को ठीक करेगा. That is the meaning, correct?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's why the physician has to use the alternative power of the serviceable medicine which is having the same action as that of the vital force. अब ये जो मेडिसिन आप दोगे पेशेंट को, how it will act, which will pursues through the medium of sentient faculties of nerves. So your medicines which are dynamic, they will act on your sentient faculty. Sentient faculty means sensory nerves. We know the two types of nerves, motor nerve and sensory nerve, correct?
Yes.
So they will act on your
Yes,
sensory
ma'am.
nerve. They will give the message to the brain, and at the same time they will act on the vital force, because they are again dynamic. The sentient faculties of nerve everywhere present in the organism, so that it is only their dynamic action on the vital force that remedies are able to re-establish. So only those remedies which are dynamic, they only can re-establish. What they will re-establish? And do actually re-establishment of health and vital harmony, which is deranged because of this dynamic morbid agency. So ये जो dynamic medicine आप दोगे, it will re-establish health and re-establish vital harmony. Vital harmony means जो function disturb हो गया था, now it became work properly. After the changes in the health of the patient, cognizable by senses. क्या क्या हुआ अभी तक? Vital force is working properly, but the dynamic forces are acting on the vital force. Because of that, the vital force is deranged, which is dynamic. You have given the dynamic medicine. Now the health is re-established. How would you know कि health is re-established?
Signs and symptoms.
By the
once
signs
covered.
and symptoms.
Recognize signs.
साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स से तो आपको डिसीज पता चलेगा. नाउ यू हैव गिवन द डायनामिक मेडिसिन. नाउ द पेशेंट इज रीएस्टैब्लिशिंग द हेल्थ है उस पे. नाउ ही इज इन द
There will
रीएस्टैब्लिशमेंट
be
ऑफ
some
हेल्थ.
changes according to that changes.
Now the changes are better by giving the dynamic medicine. How could that patient will recognize now I am in the sense of health?
त्याला जे पहिले सायन्स अँड सिम्पटम्स होते ते आता नसतील.
येस, त्याला आता बेटर फील व्हायला लागेल ना. सो त्या डिज इज कंडिशन मधून तो कोणत्या कंडिशन मध्ये जाईल?
हेल्दी.
इज कंडिशन मध्ये. करेक्ट. Okay,
हा हा.
as we know, the morbid signs and symptoms as a totality of the morbid derangement of vital force. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Now the health is re-established. Then you will understand it by your senses. That patient will be in a sense of ease. जो पहले disease में था, now he is in a ease condition. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it is recognized by our senses. So जो parameters रहेंगे, the pulse will be normal, blood pressure will be within physiological range, respiratory rate will be within the physiological range. The patient may not
Normal
have,
functioning.
yes, nausea नहीं होगा, abdominal pain वहाँ पे नहीं होगा, he is not having the weakness. So all the senses, all the systems are now working properly. That is again a sense of comfortness. Has revealed the disease to the carefully observing and investigating physician as fully requisite in order to enable him to cure it. So ये जो sense of comfortness आया है, it is only because of the totality of the symptoms. The physician has prescribed the medicine which is dynamic, which is having a dynamic action on the vital force, and that remedy is selected on the basis of what? On the basis of totality of symptoms. If the medicine is not selected on this, then the patient will not be in a ease condition. So physician has to give dynamic medicine on the basis of this totality of the symptom. So what is the definition of totality of the symptom? It is a outwardly reflected picture of internal essence of disease. Clear? So what is given in the
Yes.
aphorism
Yes,
number
ma'am.
16? The vital force which maintains our harmony, which maintains all the functions inside our body, when it is get deranged or when it is acted by the inimical forces which are morbid in nature, which are again a dynamic in nature, acting on our dynamic spirit like vital force, then this will represent as a morbid signs and symptoms. It will alterate our body. And when the physician gives the medicine which is again having a dynamic action which can act on the dynamic vital force through the faculty of sentient nerves. It will re-establish health, it will re-establish the vital harmony, and this re-establishment will be cognizable by our senses, by the sense of ease, by the sense of comfortness. And this re-establishment will be happen only when the physician prescribe the medicine on the basis of totality of the symptoms, by careful observation and by investigation and requisite. So these two things will be requisite, that will be a sufficient in order him to enable the cure. So this totality of the symptom is, the totality of the symptom will be formed only by careful observation and investigation by the physician. So अभी फ्लो चार्ट अगर आपको बनाना है तो कैसा बनाओगे? वाइटल फोर्स इन हार्मनी, नीचे एरो देके, अटैक बाय द morbific agency, this will causes disease. After giving the dynamic medicine, act on the sentient faculty, health will re-establish. लेकिन ये सब कुछ कैसे होगा? On the basis of this totality of the symptoms, and this totality will form by the careful observation and investigation of the physician, which leads to cure. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
समझा है
Yes,
सबको?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes.
So here there is a work for you. From the aphorism number 13 or 12. Make a flow chart. Make a flow charts for aphorism number 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. 14 को रहने दो. 14 there is nothing is given. But 12 to 16 except 14, I want a flow chart.
Okay, ma'am.
सेपरेट ना.
Separate. For aphorism number 12, this is actually when I am physically teaching in the classroom, I am giving the ready-made flowcharts to the students. But unfortunately, we are doing the virtual classrooms. So I am giving the homework to you. Make a separate small flowchart from the aphorism number 12 to 16 so that you can remember it very nicely. And during the examination, you can write it nicely. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
So by doing
Okay,
this
ma'am.
flowchart now, you will understand the concept of this vital force.
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am.
But don't draw this flowchart in your paper. This is only for your understanding. This is your rough work.
Hmm.
Clear?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So make a separate flowcharts and submit it to me.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Deepak, write down the name of all the participants on paper. Give the absent mark to the Gyaneshwar Bise. और दूसरे कोई कुछ नाम लिए थे ना मैंने? Where is Deepak? Deepak is only absent.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
No, ma'am. He is present.
मैंने तुझे हा तुला नाव सांगितले होते ना मी काय ऍबसेंट मार्क करायला, त्यातलं नुजतला प्रेझेंट कर. निरंजन ऍबसेंट, ज्ञानेश्वर भिसे ऍबसेंट, आयशा ऍबसेंट.
Ma'am, I am present.
You have not given me the answer.
मैम एक्चुअली उस टाइम पर नेटवर्क इशू की वजह से ऑडियो कनेक्ट नहीं हुआ था.
बाद में देना था. This is a
मुझे
second
question ही नहीं
part.
पता था ना.
Again you have to ask me. I know there are the certain problems regarding the network, but you can ask me again by interrupting me. I am not scolding you for that. Next time I will not tolerate this.
Okay, ma'am.
Today mark her as a present, but next time I will mark you as an absent, Aisha. Clear?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Because I have
कोणाला
to. हा जीवन आणि हा प्रसार या दोघांनी मला उत्तर नाही दिले. अजूनही ते म्यूट वरच बसलेत.
जीवन आणि प्रसाद दोन्ही लेक्चरला होते मॅम, आणि ज्ञानेश्वर बिसे, नुजत, आयशा ह्या पण होत्या.
हो, पण नुजहत आणि आयशाला प्रेझेंट, बाकी या तिघांना ऍबसेंट.
कुणाला सांगा नंतर पुन्हा त्यांनी मला म्हणू नये.
त्यांनी तुला काय म्हटलं तर मला भेटायला सांग.
तुम्ही सांगा ना मग.
ज्ञानेश्वर बिसे, निरंजन,
हा.
प्रसाद आणि जीवन. अजूनही ते उत्तर देत नाहीये बघ. अजूनही अनम्यूट केलं तरी ते स्वतःहून हे करत नाहीयेत. आता छान रिझन
मॅम.
देतील ते मला की नेटवर्कच नाहीये मॅडम म्हणून. ठीक आहे.
काय करू मग?
ऍबसेंट नाव लिही, त्याच्यासमोर ए काढ. मी पाहते काय करायचं.
बरं ठीक आहे.
ठीक आहे. सो टुडेज होमवर्क इज
Okay, ma'am.
मेक अ फ्लो चार्ट फ्रॉम aphorism number 12 to 16.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
समजता आहे?
Yes, ma'am.
समज.
If you have any doubt, just like a Komal ko aaya tha, which is not given in the book, but it is given in the, if some doubt you are having, please ask me. अपने पास ही मत रखो वो doubt. Clear
Yes,
your
ma'am.
doubts at
ma'am.
that time only. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So tomorrow we will meet at the same time. I will give the scheduled meeting to you early in the morning. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now I am ending meeting here. Do you have any problem?
No, ma'am.
मैम
हाँ.
मैम अगर हमने फ्लो चार्ट बनाए और उसमें अगर कुछ गलत रहा तो आप जो फ्लो चार्ट देते हो वो दोगे क्या व्हाट्सएप पे?
नहीं, अगर आपका करेक्ट है, अगर आपका इनकरेक्ट है तो मैं आपको करेक्ट करके दूंगी. अगर आपका करेक्ट है तो यू कैन यूज इट फॉर योर रेफरेंस. क्योंकि मेरे और आपके फ्लो
हाँ.
चार्ट एक ही रहेंगे ना. द aphorisms are same. I am only person that giving the explanation. So if it is incorrect, I will
Yeah.
correct it. So that will match with my flow chart.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, because all my notes
Yes,
are
ma'am.
in the AKHMC RFATA. It is
ma'am.
not with me. That's why I am showing this type of online material.
Okay, ma'am.
If you
मैम
are,
बट थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट आएगा ना हमारे फ्लो
no problem. You have not write in the examination. ना आपको सिर्फ उसमें का I am giving the notes to you ना afterward. I think I have given the notes to you previously also, right?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So same notes again I will provide you after the 7 to 8 days. I am working on the notes. As the notes are completed, I will give it to you.
Okay, ma'am.
But
ठीक है.
first thing is that you have to write. First you have to try.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
क्योंकि
Yes,
आपको कितना समझा है virtually I cannot understand, and that's why I am giving the homework to you every day so that you can read, you can write. इतने दूर से हम लोग को पता नहीं चलता है what the students are doing.
Yes.
Okay, you submit it. I will correct it and I will provide you notes also.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, चलो.